All right, shalom to elect Israel, to the whole elect Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, foreign Israelites, that look like the other nations, scattered across the four corners of the earth. Want to give all praise to Barak, 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 Yahawashi. Got to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Name of the Heavenly Father, who everybody normally calls God. His true name in the ancient Hebrew, which is in the Rawchaa, Qadash. His true name is Yahawah. Bahasham means in the name of Yahawashi is the Holy One of Israel. Everybody normally calls Jesus Christ, the so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah, who was slain at the foundations of the earth for the salvation of the elect of Israel. Then you got 2/3 of the wicked Israelites here in America, Babylon the Great, and the other wicked Israelites scattered across the four corners of the earth that'll come back to the loins of the elect after the destruction. The Qadash is the Holy Spirit that's been bestowed upon the men. The Heavenly Father gave his only begotten Son out of the world to complete this work. So we always want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, let us all to this truth. Been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and baptism are part of the elect to the hopeful elect. Lord, when we part of that number, Lord, when this be edifying to those who fear in the name of the Lord, striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah 3:5, it is not slack. 2 Peter 3:9 is unto a ring. 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 42. Shalom, now you sincere believers out there tuning in here and on after Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, Barak, Atham. We're going to get into a various end time topic lesson. Has some, some computer problems. And, we're going to show you why. I'm going to show you why we're getting to that point where you're going to start seeing malfunctions in brothers' videos getting taken down, elders' videos getting taken down, because we're coming close to the famine of the word. They're not even like giving us no warning when they're taking our channels down, and this is why. Like, this is literally what was in an article just the day before the elder in GMS Las Vegas, his channel was taken down. So we're trying to show you that this is what's coming. But first, we're gonna start with let me pull this up first, because we're going to talk about this too. because they had this thing called a no kings protest. I think it was on the 18th, and it was like 7 million people or something that came out and stood up against, you know, the whole protest about Trump. But while America is protesting for no kings, the king of terrorists is on his way, man. The king of terrorists is finna come tear this place up, man. You know? And that's how you know that the Lord is balanced in all his works. You know, because what they're doing is the work of Yahawashi. He you know what I'm saying? It said Trump used AI to respond to it. Yeah, whatever, man. Ain't nobody really worried about what y'all talking about. We really going into, you know, the topic, going into the king of terrorists is coming, man. And he sent, you know, messengers to warn the elect of Israel. You know, and you got a lot of people don't really know that word king. It means Malak, but Malak also means messenger. So he sent, you know, young kings, you know, even the ones of us that are of age, that's still considered young, man. We used to live like 900 some years old back in that time. So we're still, in the sense, we're young. You know what I'm saying? So let me pull this up. This one should be good enough. We can leave that right there. We'll deal with that in a second. But I want to deal with this first. And, you know, we might just do some segments and then go into another video because I got a lot of stuff that I found. So Lord witness edifying to the flock. It's right here. I'm going to listen first to, it was a PSA announcement that came this morning from Apostle Ramlov. And he was going into, you know, basically his channel being taken down. You know, the elder in Las Vegas. And, you know, he did a short video on it. And I put it on my community board, you know, because it's showing the family that the word is coming. And this ain't the first time. All right. This ain't the first time they didn't just started taking down channels frequently. You know, according to Apostle, you know, but this time is different, you know, because, you know, this article, I'm gonna show you what I found and show you that, like, they're finna go a lot more heavier this time because of what's going on in the earth. And, you know, World War III is more prevalent to be talked about. You've got, you know, this truth has made it to where you even got people who are, they appear to look like the other nations. Some of them appear to look like Edomites, but they're even doing videos on the MOTB, and they got it right too. You know, so this truth is starting to make people really question society and really start to come to a point of realizing that they are in a wicked system. And a lot of them already known, but a lot of them starting to not be afraid to speak up about certain things that the elders and apostles have mentioned. Okay, so there's more people that are coming out and speaking about the wickedness of Esau more than just us. Okay, but they're doing it in the sense where they don't really have the secrets of the Most High. You know, and that's one thing that's big about us. We're real big about the secrets being revealed with no gray areas. You know, and that doesn't mean that, you know, you have brothers sometimes they'll do correctional videos or whatever, you know, but that's how serious we are about making sure you know that it's exact, it's accurate, you know, from what we were taught from the apostles. So we're going to go right here and we're going to watch him for a second. We're going to watch the elder, or the elder and the apostle. And we're just going to get some simple scriptures, but we're going to show you why You about to start seeing our channels get taken down out of nowhere, man. He gonna say it, so let's go into it.
All right. Let's start off by saying Barak Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Welcome to another live lesson. This is going to be a PSA and other topics. Join with the Elder Tanakh.
Shalom.
All right, man. Hold on. Man, I tell you, man, they don't want us putting this truth out, man. That's all we telling you. You about to start seeing our videos messing up all the time, acting weird, and even though we didn't spend hundreds of dollars on the best internet they got and shit and all this bullshit, man. This is what we telling you. You're gonna start seeing like the fuck is wrong with this shit, man. Let me see if it'll play a little better now, man.
And pretty much the PSA is, you know, that.
See, let me try to switch over, man. How you gonna have a strong signal and then shit ain't even playing? It's a YouTube video. This is what we be saying, man. That's what we be saying. I'll be having to switch over to my hospital. They're gonna take all our stuff down. So going back in.
Elder Karataza from the Vegas camp, his main page.
Just gonna have to let it play, man.
GMS Vegas 144K, I believe it is. They just took his page down. They didn't give him many strikes, any warnings, nothing like that. The elder, let me know if it this morning. He said,
allergies is killing me this morning.
Send me a message, and pretty much
shit crazy.
The thing said that the page was taken down because of the spam.
Man, come on, man. We don't make no money off these videos. You see how they making it seem like we just a corruption to the society? Because we are. Because the government is real big about, the government means the control of minds. And we're breaking down all them strongholds, man. So they're really getting at us.
Deceptive tactics and scam policy.
See? They're calling us scams for teaching the word.
Like what? So pretty much, I believe.
It's crazy, man. I ain't never had this kind of situation.
I believe they're doing what they were doing back in.
See?
08, prior to us, leaving YouTube for a couple of years and going to Daily Motion.
See? So he said this happened prior to 2008. You got to go watch the video. It's PSA of the topics. It's, about an hour, couple hours ago, almost hour and 10, 15 minutes ago. His channel is GMS Info Doc, channel 12. Go subscribe and be edified, man. This is apostle. But it's just messing up too bad where, you really can't hear more. I want to play a lot more of it, but it's just not working, man. Because this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing right here. This is why you're seeing our channels being taken down out of nowhere and all that. Like, he's basically putting like a damn ice on the internet. Okay? They're about to just start taking our channels down. They're about to start bugging out on us because it's causing the rest of the earth to start uncovering the secrets, okay, of Babylon the Great and why they do certain stuff. Why they put certain businesses out, why certain businesses flourish, and why are blown to the ground. So, man, that's what I'm talking about right. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is shit I'm talking about. It said Trump goes on spyware purchasing blitz to help ICE find people who they claim want to overthrow the United States government. Okay, and what is the United States government? What is the main thing that they're about? They're about controlling your mind. Okay, and they're using AI to do it a lot right now. Okay, they're using AI a lot to try to control your mind. That's what government means, mind control. Okay. Govern is, basically going into, control, and then mint is your mind control. Okay. That's why you got people coming out talking about certain secret organizations and secret topic and secret, whatever they done 1950s. Everybody who has a brain knows what we're talking about. Okay. And in a sense, they're looking at us as we're trying to overthrow America, Babylon the Great, and we're not. We're here to tell you that the Lord's going to come do it. The King of Terrors is coming, but they're going to put us in that category. Okay? That's what they're doing. They're about to put us in the category as if we just trying to be some radical group, right? And radical just means serious, and we are serious, but we're just messengers. They're gonna take it to another level. Okay? For the fate of democracy, right? Let's see if we can watch a little bit of this if they allow us. If we're just worthy enough to, watch a video on the internet we paid for. Let me see, man. It ain't even saying nothing. That means the Lord doesn't even care. Doesn't even care. But he's making it seem like it's only dealing with one type of people and stuff. And he's going to use AI to basically tap into you, because even over there in China, there's a video I seen. Hold on, man. And these couple of these Moabs, these so-called Chinese, and that's the reason why I wanted to put up that chart yesterday. But there's stuff I know I need to add to it, to really make sure it's a full understanding of it, and I really want to do it with Zaquan, so I took it down, but we'll try to get it going real soon. But this little Tesla bot it's gonna show you some of the stuff that they want AI to think past them. This is what they want. This is what what's his name? Not Elon Musk, but Bill Gates was saying. This is what they wanted to do. Okay, because we're gonna get to the point. That's why the government shutdown is happening, because they want you to get to the point where you're used to not seeing nobody in the government. They're gonna send an AI, or you're gonna have to go online to get in touch with them, because they're gonna be in the bunkers and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be in the bunkers. They're not gonna be up here, because they know World War III is gonna start. So they want to have everything to where everything seems like it's still cheap, everything's still good. They want to keep you in a docile state. So when panic breaks out, you take that MOTB, man. Okay? That's what they're finna do. That's literally what they're finna do. Okay? So watch this.
Yeah, let's play a game. Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, explain me the rules.
Explain you the rules? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure I saw you playing this with Kim K.
No, it was probably my cousin or something.
What's your cousins? All right, anyway. So you have rocks beat scissors, then scissors beats papers, and papers beat rocks. All right, you got it?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, man, I thought you didn't know how to play. 1, 2, 3. Come on, man. Like, I thought you didn't know how to play this game. Like, explain me, how can you win every time?
I can explain why I win every time.
Yeah.
I lied.
You lied to me?
Yeah, but it's not a big deal. I pretended not to know the rules so that while you were explaining them, I was actually scanning your facial expressions and hand movements. This allowed me to predict your next move with only a 10% margin of error.
No.
Okay? So this is how Esau Edom is.
All right, Tislobot, come over here. It's time for a break.
Get over here.
Yeah, let's play a game. Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, explain me.
This is how Esau Edom is, man. That's how he is. That's how he is, man. He's basically want the computer to think like him. Like it ain't no big deal to lie. It ain't no big deal to cheat. It ain't no big deal to pillage and rape the land. So he's trying to make it think like him and think above him. Okay? So we can understand him, why he's trying to escape the Most High. That's really what they're trying to do. Yeah, hold on. Here's another one to prove it. If we can actually watch it. But we're gonna, so my computer's just going slow. I would have been pulled up a preset, but all the stuff is just going real slow. We're just gonna go with the simple stuff, man. Okay? We seen the brothers, elders channels getting taken down because we know that at the end of the day, man, are the main ones that they're calling. We're trying to overthrow the damn government because we're the ones who are bringing people out of the mind control that they're in. So everybody that thinks that what we're doing don't mean shit because we ain't got no money, this is the main thing that they're worried about. Okay? Using these scriptures that in the clips that other people are doing across the earth and what we're doing. It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, right? Roll into the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. And it's not saying that there's some damn deep sea Atlantis underground underwater sea town or some shit. It's just talking about the Esau Edom is taking all the fucking shrimp out of the water. He's taking all the bottom feeders out of the water, so it's being dirty and shit. Okay, it's dealing with the earth is being polluted. Okay, because woe means destruction. We're inhabiting the earth, and then the creatures are inhabiting the sea, and Esau is fucking them up because he's the devil. For the devil, Esau, even the so-called white man, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And when you go into that word knoweth, it goes into saying it's because he's seen things. He's seen things in outer space. He's seen the chariots, the so-called UFOs. He's seeing the prophets out here teaching. So now he's going to come down with great wrath because he knows that he's almost out of time to deceive the elect, because that's his main goal. His main goal is to deceive the elect, but it is impossible. But he's going to try every way to do that, because that's the only way that he's going to be able to upset prophecy, man. And he can't. He can't. He's going to try, but he can't, because the Lord set him up to think that he could, because he knows that's his only way out. He's done all these other calculations to try to think that he could get out of this judgment. And the last one he has is deceive the elect, man. That's why they're putting all this stuff out there for the elect to try to get them to fall and entice them to take this MOTB, man. But the elect won't, bro. They're just not, whoever they are. So we're going to show you another video of this guy. This is what he said.
AI is actually going to be the end of us. Don't forget to follow me and check this out.
AI is learning to escape human control. That's the very scary headline I saw in the Wall Street Journal. It's an essay written by a very worried AI consultant named Judd Rosenblatt, who cites 2 recent studies to argue that AI is, in fact, learning to escape human control. First, this is crazy stuff. Researchers gave OpenAI's O3 model a simple script that would shut off the model when triggered. In 79 of 100 trials, the AI model independently, just on its own, edited the script, so the shutdown command would not work. Nate, it gets worse. Even when ordered, allow yourself to shut down, the AI still disobeyed 7% of the time. And it gets even more frightening than that. Other researchers, listen to this, using Anthropic's AI model Claude 4 Opus, told the model it would be replaced by another AI system. It then fed fictitious emails into the system suggesting one of the engineers was having an affair. Got it? In 84% of the tests, the AI model drew on the emails to blackmail the engineer to not shut down the AI.
What?
So, yeah, man, that's what they're doing. And it's not working, man. My computer is not working right now, man. It's just, nothing's ever working. Nothing's ever working, man. But whatever. You got Jake, so surprised. But over here in GMS, we're not surprised, man. All this stuff is doing this. It said, think not this strange trial to come upon you, just be something strange happened to you. Nah, this ain't nothing strange to us. We know this is about to go down. We're trying to warn Jake, before it happens. And some brothers is gonna get hit before other brothers, just like the elder and the elder over there in Las Vegas. They start attacking the main channels first. They go for the head, then they start coming for younger brothers like me. My elder's been dealing with that too. They be just taking this channel down and don't even give them no strikes, nothing. Just take it down. They're going for the heads. Then they're gonna come for us. They trying to act like they have the solution to immortality. So that's what they're saying. Like, they're trying to make themselves as prophets and trying to say, basically, if you do this, you're going to become immortal, right? That's what they're going to be telling you when they tell you try to take that MOTB. It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Hamashiachs, which it says false Christ, which Christ means Hamashiach, which means the anointed ones, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. And AI is one of those big wonders. They're using it to, basically talk to you. Okay, they're using it to examine you and how to overthrow you. Okay, and that's what they're doing with it. Period. That's what they're doing with it. And they don't want you to know what the MOTB is. So now you got people who's doing these generated videos that's not really needed. It's not really even needed to be on this level with it. But they're doing it. Okay. And they're showing you that Esau Edom, so-called white man, is the devil, but they're not putting any, they're talking about all about the numbers of it or whatever, but they're not giving you any scripture. So that, because that's not their job. That's the job of the prophets. That's why we're the only ones doing it. So here he goes with this one. And this dude called this the devil's marking, right? We know devil is Esau Edom, so-called white man. Devil means deceiver. Okay? So this is what this guy put out here the other day. Yeah, on that tower it says 666, right? Jared Kushner, right? January 10, 1981. American business investor, right? Son-in-law of President Donald Trump, right? His building is on 666 Fifth Avenue, right? Right, for record. The companies are located in it, right? Naming off certain companies. Right? See, he's pointing it out. He's pointing out what it is. Lucent technology, right? Lucifer, that's the Luciferians. Esau Edom, so-called white man. They're the Luciferians. The spiritual demon Satan is in these people. Medical devices. Hold on. He points all that out and then he points that out. See? He's showing you what it is. And this is what we're going to read right now. This is but wait, we're gonna watch one more if it allow us to. We're gonna watch one more and we'll just go ahead and read it and then we'll go into him. And then what I'm gonna probably do is so we can actually play this stuff right. I might end this right here and then go back and make another video before I go to the plantation and reset all the internet so this can go faster. This Revelation 13, verse 16 to 18. And the reason he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right? We know that word mark means karagma. It's talking about an incision. And he's showing videos of it. You know what I'm saying? It's the seal, right? In their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the karagma, it's talking about the mark, or the name of the beast, which is talking about NATO or EU, or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the system, right? The beast system. Okay, NATO and EU controlled by America. For it's the number of a man, his number is 636. Okay, that's what it says in the King James Version. That's how it says it. Okay, that's how it says it. And it's right there. They talking about Trump's son is on 666 Avenue, 5th Avenue in New York. Okay, you got all that over there. And then you have, it said in their foreheads, that word means metaton. It's talking about between the eyelids is what that means. And then you got right here Elon Musk. What his stuff look like? Let's watch him for a second, if it'll let us. Tesla drone show, right? What it look like? Right? What's that? These dudes, man. See? Hold up. See? There's his number again. Who's the man who has the number? It's Esau, even so-called white man. That's him. Okay? And everything works on the earth in sequence for all their digital stuff to work, all their AI, except our videos. Those don't work no more, obviously. So, hey, like I said, I'm finna go in here and try to reset this so we can go into the rest of the stuff that I wanted to go into. So, Shalom to elect Israel, hopefully elect Israel, Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, foreign Israelites, the like of the nation, scattered across four corners of the earth. Want to give all praise to Barak that was shot. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Let us all to this true peace and blessing to the elect. Lord, when us edifying to the flock, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Ababa Ball. Crazy as hell.